I feel like that was good, so I'm gonna go with it. Sorry for the weird long pause intro thing. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to the first. No, why is it always this game that I forget the title? Why is it always this game? I always remember the title, except when I'm playing this game. I always forget it. Goddamn. As I take my phone out to browse some more, and Eileen calmly eats the average, at best, cafeteria food, it feels as though there is no need to chat just to fill the air. The silence between us is becoming more comfortable. That is, before I get a message. Flicking away the browser app, I take a quick look. Can't make dinner. Work sucks. You were getting you were getting groceries yesterday, right? Anything in the fridge? Seconds tick by as I wait for a response. A sense of concern starting to take over. Rose. Sorry. Rose. Work needs me. See you later. Eileen looks at me in puzzlement, her fork hovering near her mouth.
Huh?
Bad news? Roommate forgot to do groceries. We're out of food, and they're usually the one who cooks dinner. Can't you grab a burger on the way home? That would be the plan if I wasn't nearly through my allowance. I just look away and groan. Not up to outright saying that I'm broke. That bad, huh? At first glance, she shrugs it off as she goes back to eating, but she seems to actually be in thought after watching her a bit. Eventually, after finishing her food, she speaks up. I guess I was cooking some extra anyway. You can come over for dinner if you want. It's within walking distance. The suggestion enough. It makes me bolt upright in an instant. What? To your place? Yeah. Should be fine, alright. You okay with stir fry?
Thank you.
I think yes. Let's just go with yes. I'm sorry if it's a no, but yes. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate this. Sure, whatever. Just don't make it weird. Considering the discussion over, Eileen goes back to finishing off her food without much concern for what she just said. Maybe she does have a good side. Where's her place? Oh, okay, Stopping before the large black door, I repeat the address Eileen gave me to reassure myself I've come to the right place. Eileen's definition of walkable is apparently rather different than mine, still catching my breath from the hike. I thought I was going to be fine, but my nerves are getting the better of me now that I'm here. I'm going to a near stranger's home after all, and it'll be just the two of us. In school, we just happen to be around each other, but this is entirely different. Glancing down the hall to make sure nobody's watching me awkwardly loiter around, I take a moment to appreciate how nice her apartment building is. This is a nice area, and everything inside is immaculate. Even the hallway carries a slight scent of cleaning products. Out of excuses to stall any longer, I did not warm up my voice enough. Goddamn. I take a breath and gingerly press the doorbell, its muffled chime ringing out from behind the door. I run my hands through my hair one more time just to make sure I look presentable as footsteps come to the door. The plane wooden door swings open, answered by... not Eileen. Oh, are they married? Is Wallace and Eileen married? Are they brothers?
Hey.
Oh. Evening. Before I ask if I got the right apartment, he turns around. Well, sincere. Wallace jerks his head around for me to follow. I obediently do so, just confused to get a word out. Eileen didn't mention he would be here. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I should be relieved that it's not just the two of us. Holy shit, they schloaded! Barely noticing the thud of the door closing behind me, I take a quick glance around her apartment as I place my coat on the counter. The first striking thing is how clean it is, with everything put neatly in its place. Then again, aside from a few paintings on the wall that are possibly her own, there's not much clutter around to clean up. The television, quite a decent size for students, sits on a cable news channel, riveting as the economic... oh god, fucking nope. Nope, we are not talking about that. It's barely audible over the clacking rice cooker coming from the kitchen. As Wallace and I stride in, Eileen comes to her feet after having been on the couch. She lazily covers a deep yawn with her hand as she does. Fuck you, Gabe. God damn it.
Hi.
So you managed to find the place. Welcome to my home, I guess. I'd introduce you to this guy as well, but you two already know each other. But it seems like, well, if Wallace and I exchange a brief glance. We had coffee once. Well, I did find his size intimidating at first. He seems to be a bit of a gentle giant figure now that I'm around him more. How fucking tall is he? Looks like this isn't going to be dinner just me and Eileen then. Well, she did say she's cooking more for one. I cannot talk. Taking one glance around, the inside of her place is as nice as the outside. From the immaculate cleaning to the trendy furniture, her home looks more suited to a design magazine than a student's living area. Your apartment's really nice.
Thanks.
I like to try and keep things organized.
Yeah.
Especially when visitors are over. Eileen glares daggers at Wallace. He doesn't pay any heed? What? The two seem to have a good handle on each other. Are they brothers? Are they siblings? Not brothers. I meant to say brothers and sisters, but my brain went... ah, yes, siblings, that's the word. So I just cut it off at brothers. But are they siblings? Are they dating? Are they married? Are they engaged? What the fuck is happening? Moving on. Well, let's just watch TV or something while we get dinner sorted. Can do. Thanks again for letting me have dinner with you. Don't get too comfortable. I'm just making you work for your food. Eileen motion. That I strongly disagree with that. The guest should not do anything. It should be Wallace instead of me. Eileen motions for me to come with her, but the gesture was unnecessary given her commanding tone. Wallace gives a dreary glance as he follows his orders, and I quickly do the same. So Wallace doesn't like it either. standing before a well-used cutting board. Before taking the large knife Eileen offers before sizing the variety of vegetable awaiting its blade. I don't think she notices my hesitation as she opens the rice cooker and gives the contents a stir. Just say rice. Because there's rice in stir fry, right? I believe so. I don't know. I don't know what stir fry is. I don't even know if I like it. The two of us waste a little time in getting to work. The sound of food being prepared filling the room. Unfortunately, it isn't long before I earned Eileen's ire. Stop. My heart practically leaps out of my chest as I immediately freeze, hands retreating from the cutting board. Did I hand you a hatchet? No. Then why are you using that as one? It looks like you're trying to lop off some fingers. Fair! In response to my puzzled look, she takes the knife off of me and starts demonstrating the correct technique herself. Thought you'd be more help than fixing him up. Than him fixing this up. Look, curl your hand next to where you want to cut, like this. Now use the knife like a lever. Instead of wildly hacking away, we're making nice, slow slashes, not a slasher B movie scene.
Okay.
Okay, I think I got it. Eileen hands the knife back, and after a breath to steady myself, I have another try. As soon as she starts frowning as I slice away, she soon starts frowning as I slice away, but at least she's not yelling at me again. I'm guessing you don't cook for yourself? Her eyes rest on the collection of lopsided shapes sitting before me. I'm lucky if I don't mess up instant noodles.
Huh?
I thought those were impossible. I am genuinely impressed. You do all your own cooking? Not like I have anyone else to cook for me. Healthier than living off pizza and burgers, too. What about Wallace? Aren't you roommates? Nah, he just lives around here sometimes. I tried to get him to help, but he's no better than you are. I'm always feeding him and letting him crash on my couch. He even bugs me for free pictures for his writing. She sets down her knife in genuine, if depressing, thought. Maybe we should just become roommates. I think I'm starting to get a handle on their relationship now. As a strange pair as they might seem, the stern and uncompromising Eileen and the gentle giant Wallace seem like they're a compatible couple. Are they a couple? Are they siblings? What is it? Are they just friends? What is the relationship? I need the details. I'm surprised you're not. I thought you might be together. Nope, just friends. Okay, so they're just friends. Thank you. So much for that. She waves away the idea so easily that it must have come up before. In fact, back at the cafe, Wallace seemed quick to clarify that too. Wallace's voice pipes up from behind us.
You know, it's not often Eileen invites someone else over for dinner.
I don't invite anyone over for dinner. You just show up most of the time. Including now, actually. I've had to put up with him like this since high school. I guess no one else would.
Oh, really? Wow, huh. Damn.
Objection. I'm the one who puts up with you.
Objection!
I'm the one currently holding a knife.
Objection withdrawn.
Can you do that? Is this legal in court? Can someone, like, withdraw their objection? I know it's, like, going until proven wrong. But can that actually happen? I have no idea how the legal court system... I would be fucked if I was a lawyer. I just straight up would be. With that, he goes back to quietly watching television. I'm starting to get how Eileen deals with others in general now. She simply has no filter when it comes to stating what she believes is to be true. That can be a problem just as much as shyness, though. Thinking back to when we met, the only reasons I didn't write the episode with her off is Caprice and Wallace nudging me afterwards. But here she is, looking after her friend and providing me with a meal. It took a while, but I am glad that I met her in the end. Perhaps that's why it's a little worrisome that she lives alone like this. You normally do all of this without anyone's help? You don't need to say it like it's a bad thing. There's all sorts in the world. Some are better with people than others. Living alone suits me, and I can afford it. You know, Caprice, though, so you're not completely alone, besides Wallace. I should not have said that. Tell me, how did you and Caprice meet? We were sitting at the same table for a biology lecture. She started passing me notes during class out of the blue. Once we started talking afterwards, she really didn't stop. Yeah. That's the way it goes with her. Once you get caught in her orbit, she doesn't let you go. Caprice isn't that bad. She's a sweet person, just very, very high energy. Like, rivaling a toddler high energy. What the hell is this? Non-committal. Before getting on with her cooking, I do wish she'd give her a chance. Caprice only means the best for her. Anyway, changing the topic a bit, could you grab the plates and glasses? These shouldn't take too long to fry. Root beer, please.
No.
Water is healthier.
Allison.
Allison, please save me from this woman. All I can do is give a weak smile. Much as I'd like to give him what he asked for, following Eileen's orders would probably be for the best. Okay. With all of us well and truly full, we sit around the table and savor the meal we had. It was the best food I had in a while, since it was neither takeout nor cooked by Rose. Having sent a text message for her to pick up, that's all that's left is to run down the clock. All that's left is to run down the clock as the evening wears on. Looking around the apartment, I point to one of the paintings on the wall. Did you paint all of these? Yeah, really need to find something else to put up here, though.
Huh?
Why? They're really good. I appreciate the thought. All of them have dumb little mistakes, though. Just needed something to make the walls less bare when I moved in, and never got around to replacing them. You like painting people in particular, don't you? Just portraits and figures. Modern art's all well and good, but I started with figure drawing and ended up attached to it. Fair. Bodies are pretty fascinating when you think about them. Really think about them, that is. I've spent days just sitting there sketching, trying to work out how the muscles fit together, how lighting interacts with the skin and that. The way she rattles off her thoughts with such feeling gives away how much she cares about the subject. I can't say I take it quite as seriously as she does, but I can see where she's coming from. Interested in this stuff, Allison? Me, I just drew a little in high school. Doodling, passing time. That thing. Nothing wrong with that. I sketch on my tablet and Eileen gives pointers sometimes. Maybe I should throw you to the wolves and tell Caprice you like doing art as well. You wouldn't. I'm thinking about it. Yet, even as they do, there's a small pain of envy there. I can empathize with Eileen keeping her group of friends small, but I do wish I was closer to her. In more ways than one, she's who I wish I could be. The familiar sound of a motorbike horn can be faintly heard from outside, bringing an end to both my thoughts and this little outing. That for you? Giving a nod, I get up from my chair and collect my coat from Eileen's helpful hand, quickly throwing it over myself. Thanks for nice. It was really nice. Not wanting to keep Rose waiting, I wave Wallace goodbye and take my leave, with Eileen coming along to see me out the door. Got everything with you? I quickly pat around my pockets to make sure. Phone, purse, keys, they all seem to be there. All good.
I'll see you then. If you want to come around again, feel free.
If I'm not too much trouble, that'd be nice.
Thank you. I do a poor job hiding my happiness at the fucking Christ, my mouth just does not want to work. I do a poor job of hiding my happiness at the offer. My reply just a little too quick to sound natural.
Believe me, you're no trouble. It honestly does me good to see you a bit more upbeat.
Ah! I tilt my head a little at the odd idea.
You just seemed kind of skittish before, but now you're all sunshine and rainbows. It suits you.
Ha! That's a compliment. I don't know how to take that. Okay, thank you. Ha!
Sorry. I'm a bit shy.
Not to mention a bit homesick. Being able to talk with friends outside of school was a nice change. Not to mention having a homemade meal, even if I didn't help that much. It did take my mind off things. Eventually, as my mind slowly manages to get back in gear, I muster the words to say what I want to tell her as I get past being so flustered.
If you don't mind me being around for dinner, maybe being together in a club wouldn't be so bad.
She hesitates for a good few moments, making me doubt myself as I offer the suggestion as carefully as possible. She knows I like her as a person, so hopefully she can look past her previous experiences. Just as I begin to think I overstepped the mark, she gives an almost comically long sigh. The horn sounds again in the distance as the silent rains, but my feet stay plastered as she comes to an answer.
Fine. Tell Caprice she can have her dumb club.
Caprice, that's right.
Thank you.
Just don't make me regret it.
I won't! With an enthusiastic nod and wave, I start off down the hall once more, Eileen disappearing into our apartment as I look back. Even as I walk down the hallways, my foot somehow feel lighter as they did before. Feel lighter than they did as I entered. Being around others usually makes me exhausted, but right now I feel more comfortable than ever.
Wallace!
And that is where I'm going to leave it. That is where I'm going to leave it, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Check out other series on my channel. I have played Minecraft. I have done a Try Not to Sing challenge, 2 Try Not to Laugh challenges. I have started Psychonauts, Night in the Woods, and Our Life Beginning and Always. Some finished playthroughs and one-offs that I have done are... Come here. Grimm's Hollow, Press the Button, Whatever It Takes, Killer Love, and Lucid Dream. So with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya!